live from Radio Horiol. My name is Nima, and I'm here with Ambassador. We are here to give you another beautiful news, beautiful discussion this evening from Radio Horiol. Let's Ambassador present himself.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Those of you who are listening to us right here in the Republic of Togo, in Ghana, Benin Republic, Nigeria, and the rest of the world. Anywhere you are today that you have been listening to us, we greet you, we salute you, and we cherish you a lot. We cherish you a lot. As usual, we are here today to talk about something else that is going to give you a lot of experience. Maybe you have been anything about it, or you have been thinking, or you have been knowing about it before, but today we are going to let you know one or two things about what we are going to talk about today.
Okay. Now today we want to talk about taking risks. What is the advantage and disadvantage of taking risks? What does taking risks mean in the first place? Let's just answer that one first.
Thank you very much, Nimot, for asking me this question. Taking risks to me is a way of life for any person, anybody, whatever, where you are. If you want to become something else in this world, you're supposed to take a lot of risk.
Yeah.
For somebody who don't want to take risk can never become anything in this world. So thereby, to be a somebody in this life, risk is part of a way that we are supposed to take before being a somebody in this life, or being useful in this world.
Yeah, exactly. As you've heard from him, taking risks is very, very important and it is very essential in someone's life. Because to move forward in life, we have to take risks. If we don't take risks, we can't move forward. We can't even become anybody in life. And no matter what we want to do in life, either it is business, either it is you want to take a step, maybe you want to get married. Even getting married, it is a big decision. It is a risk.
It's a big risk.
Big risk.
It's a big
So
risk.
no matter what we want to do in life, it is risk. It is risk taking. So we have to take risks. Some people are really, really afraid of taking risks. Please let's enlighten people who are so afraid of taking risks to do anything because they are so scared. They don't even know how to do something because they are scared people are going to mock them, people are going to make jest of them, people are going to laugh at them. So please tell them what to do.
No matter how, no matter how you are smart you are, no matter how smart you are, risk is part of life. It's part of us. Whenever, whatever you want to do in this life, you have mentioned it before. Even the least, the small part of it is marriage. Some will say, before I'm going to get married, I'm going to do a courtship for about 10 years, 15 years, so that I will know the person I want to marry very well in and out. And that is a big lie.
Yes.
It is a risk. After marriage, that's when you are going to know each other more.
Yes.
So getting married is a risk. And again, if you want to be a businessman and you are afraid of putting your money on something to buy or to manufacture, oh, if I did this, maybe I will lose this money. Yes, maybe you will lose, but you cannot hold your money, and that money cannot grow without risking. You will risk the money so that you can acquire more.
Oh yes.
So thereby, the problem we Africa are facing today is that we don't want to risk. And whatsoever the Europeans, the Western, are doing today, many people, most of them are risk before they were where they are today. The person that built plane, the person that built the motor,
Cars,
the
yeah.
cars, they risk.
They are taking risks.
Even they are not enjoying what they are doing.
Yeah.
They are not enjoying it. They risk and they build it to somewhere else. Somebody take it from that as another. But in Africa here, we like to eat.
We
We like
have comfortable
red.
life. Like,
Something that
yes.
has been done is been okay, and that's what we like in Africa. We don't want to.
Yes.
We don't like to risk. That's why
We are not
many
moving
of
forward.
we in Africa, most of the time we depend on our government. We depend on our leaders. The Europeans are not doing like that. They are trying to put something on the table. So here in Africa, let us forget our leaders, our government. We should sit down thinking, what am I going to put on the table?
And achieve something.
And achieve something else. So we like to depend on our leaders, and we use our leaders to cover our shame, because our government is not good. That's why this is like this. No, it is because we Africa, we don't want to take risk. If in Africa, if one government is not good and we say, okay, this government is not good, what are we going to do? Let us send this government away. Tomorrow, every one of us, we are going to come out. Everybody will say, yes, let tomorrow come. So we say, me, I don't want to come, oh, I don't want to die,
And
oh.
you're saying somebody is not good.
And something is not good. That is where we are in Africa. We don't want to take risk in whatever we are doing. Our leaders, where they are, they took a lot of risk
To be there.
to be there. Not that they are just went and just be there. They spend money, they spend a lot of things. They
went
spend
through a
their
lot,
strength.
yes.
They want a lot before that person become a leader. And that person become a leader, it is all at the same time it's a risk, because that person cannot move freely as me and you are move freely today. If they want to go out, they will go out with escort. They are not free as we are today, but they are,
They are still
they are
there.
still there
Standing on their feet.
on their
strong.
feet. So the problem we Africans are facing today is that we don't want to take risk, and without that, we cannot move forward.
Yes, exactly. As you've heard from him, if we don't want to take risks, we can never move forward. That is the advantage of taking risks. Now let's talk about the advantage of taking risks. What is the advantage of taking risks? What will happen to us if we take the risk? If we want to move forward, like okay, I'm actually afraid of taking this risk, but I just want to try. Let me see the outcome. Is it actually going to be good for me? Is it going to be okay? Am I going to learn from it? Is it going to come back to me in a bad way, or is it going to move me forward? Please tell us the advantage of taking risks.
The advantage of taking risk, first of it all, you yourself, just believe in yourself that this is what I want to do now. I'm going to do it better. I'm going to gain from it. Even at all you finally fail, you will not be discouraged, because you have put more effort and you go back to it. Say, no, I will continue this thing. The problem and the advantage of taking risk is that sometimes if you have money, you want to create a business and you don't fear, you put your money on it. And that business get boom and you started profit from that business. That's one of the advantage of it. The second one is that the advantage of taking risk, if the person want to take risk, should not be looking
Sideways.
sideways. Don't look those who are beside you, that if I take this risk now, hey, they must will make jest of me, you started laughing at me. Oh, I don't want to take the risk. No, don't look at that person. Since you know what you are going to do, continue and execute it and do it perfect as you are. A lot of our advantage is in the risk. A lot of advantages, no matter how the person we are, without the taking risk in this life. What you are doing now is a
Also
risk.
yes.
If you are not risk to talk, you will not be here. You'll be afraid. Oh, what am I going to do? What am I going to say? Oh, if I'm talking now, people will be laughing at me. No, maybe as we are talking now, a little thing that you have been saying now, it is the one that is going to help somebody somewhere that is listening to us today. So, wherever we are, risk is part of us. It's part of life. In whatever we are doing, even those of you who are afraid of risking, how are you going to market every day? It's part of risk. You want to take bike, you want to take motor, you want to whatever you want to take transport, it's a risk. Because the person that is going to draft you, you don't know that person. Maybe that person is drunk.
It's not
You
powerful
don't
like that.
know. But because we are going to make money in the market, you take risk of mounting on the bike, of enter the vehicle of someone that you don't know. It's part of risk. Because we have a lot of accidents happening and somebody who want to be, oh, I don't want to go out because I don't want to risk myself. I want to be at home. Yes, you might be at home because you want to risk yourself. You don't want to go out. And without going out, you are at home and you say, oh, you don't want to risk. At home, a lot of accidents used to happen at home. Many people are at home, maybe the rainfall, something happened and destroy the house or the flood. It happens in Nigeria. So whatever we are doing in this world, let us know that risk is part of us and we should always continue to take risk in whatever we are doing. We Africans, we should not be fear of risk.
Yeah, exactly. We should not be afraid of taking risks because risk is part of everything, and risk need determination. You have to be determined in whatever you are doing. You have to put your trust in God. for us to be taking risks, that means we have to trust our creator. When you put everything in the hands of your creator, your God, and you be like, okay, today I don't know what's going to happen today. I don't know how today's going to be, but you want to take the risk. You want to move forward. Just put everything in the hands of your God and just trust your God and just put your determination in everything you're doing, and everything will be fine. Even if things are not going the way you planned it, even if you take the risk and at the end of it, it didn't bring a positive impact. It brought a negative impact. You don't have to look at that side. You have to try again. When you try again, people that invented cars, they didn't do it once and it became worldwide known. Like they did it the first time, the second time, the third time. They failed over and over and over and over again before they could make it, because before it was invented, before people liked it. A lot of people make jest of them. A lot of people laughed at them. A lot of people, oh, what is this one doing? This one is just doing rubbish. At the end of the day, they were victorious.
Yeah.
They were victorious. Even they too, they don't know where it's going to end, because nobody knows the end of anything. We only know the beginning. And that is if we start them. Some people, they will not even know the beginning of something because they didn't even start. They are too afraid to start. But some people, we don't even know, but we took the risk of starting just to move forward, to know like, okay, I don't know where this is going to end. I don't know where this is going. I want to start a business. I don't know how it's going to be. I want to do this. I want to marry. I want to do this. Okay, the first time I actually want to talk on the radio station, I was so nervous. I was very, very nervous, and I was like, okay, what am I going to say? What are people that are at home? What are going to think of me? Are they going to be making less of me? Like, okay, what's this girl saying? What's she doing? Like, oh, I was so nervous, but I took the risk. I was determined. I was not really strong, but I put my trust in God. I prayed about it. Like, okay, whatever I do, it is in God's hands, and everything is going to be good. That is it. You have to take the risk and be determined. That is how you can actually make anything and grow. Without risk and determination, we will continue to be in one position in our life. We will never move forward, because determination leads to growth and leads to learn. We have to learn, because we will make mistakes in the process of taking risk. We will surely and always make mistakes. We will make mistakes. We will learn. We will realize. We will fail, and that is how we grow. That is how we will become someone in life, and that is how things are going to get better for us every day, everything. Like you putting yourself in risk, like it is actually a big thing. Like not everyone can do it, because everyone is afraid of it. A lot of people are afraid of it. But for you to be courageous enough, for you to be determined enough, for you to be strong enough to take that risk, you have to be given a very good kudos. So I feel everyone to start taking risks, even if you want to do something and you're like, okay, I don't know how to do it. I'm scared of doing it. A lot of people are going to mock me. They're going to laugh at me. I don't know how things are going for me. You should not be afraid of taking risk. We all take risk in our life. It will bring positive and negative impact. But don't look at the negative impact. Always look at the positive impact of the risk. Even if you end up losing, or you end up losing a lot of money, losing friends, losing everything. But when you keep doing it over and over and over again, it's actually going to bring something that you don't expect.
Yes, you talk about the negative side of taking risk. Yes, there's a negative side of it, but the negative side of it or of taking risk is not in the hand of the person who took that risk.
Yes.
is in the hand of those who are around that person. And that's where we Africans are not helping ourselves. Because when somebody take risk, do something, and that person fail, instead of try to, to, to let that person come out from the
Trouble, danger.
yes, from that trouble, and we just started making laugh at that person, talking say, oh, that person has fall, and you say, oh, since that person has fall, I'm not going to take the part
The person
the
took.
person took. And it is not work, it's not done like that in Western world. We are talking about the person who made the car. That person who made the car is not the only person that made the car. Somebody just draw, say, okay, if we can be
Do
using
something like
something like
this.
this, and somebody look at it, okay, I have, let us get this material and do this. They started from wood. They are not using iron then.
Which means teamwork.
Teamwork.
Exactly.
And they start, the person who build the tire is different at the person who build the body. The person who build the engine is different that the person who build the wheel string. And all this is different. They come together. So, and that's where we need to help each other in Africa. When we see somebody doing something and that person fail, let us go to that person. What's happening? What do you do?
What's wrong?
Oh, okay. I put this kind of millions
The
on this
business.
this business. I want to buy this thing from China or Dubai, and I brought it here and I failed. It's no work. Okay, don't worry. You brought it and it's not work. What do you do there? They will look at it.
The
Okay,
product, yes.
this product cannot work right here in Togo. Let us take it to Benin Republic. I know somebody there. You have helped that person. When you reach Benin Republic, people will say, "Oh, what's this? We really love this thing." And from there, it may not work in Togo, but it work in Benin Republic. So we need the back of each other.
Teamwork,
We need
exactly.
teamwork. When we are saying somebody is failing, nobody is failing. We are the people that fail ourselves. We fail each other because the person the place, even the person who put his money on something else, and that thing is not working. That thing that that person is selling, it might not work in that area. Somebody can come and say, oh, what are you selling here? You are selling, let's say, right here in maybe in our area now, there's a lot of let's say flood, a lot of water, everywhere is
Flooded.
flooded, and you are somebody who have a truck. You buy truck, and that truck, you are living in an area that is well civilized, in Lome, like Lome Day, everywhere that is well tied, and you put your truck on the road, and you put it that anybody that is want to rent it, and you are there for a lot of days, you don't see person that will rent it. How come person will come and rent it there? The road is good, everywhere is fine, they will not rent it there. You bring it to some place that
That
is
are
not
not
well
good.
tied.
Yeah, exactly.
That is why people go, I want to rent it. They will rent it. They put
The mud,
the mud, all the blocks
stone.
that is, they put it down and,
Take it to where it is needed.
needed. So a lot of people are doing work where the work is not useful. And if you see that person there, just call that person. No, what you are selling here cannot work here. Call, go there.
Advise
I
them.
advise that person. But what we used to do in Africa is we like to be somebody
Comfort.
that it is supposed to be only me in the family.
Exactly.
When they are calling me in the family, they should not call another person. That is what is affecting us in Africa. When you see your brother fail, you say, okay, look at it. You are failed now. You look at it. You think that it's easy. And you started, no.
Mocking the person.
Just call him. What do you do? Okay. You have tried. You have tried already. Okay. Let me help you. Let me
Instead,
do
go
this.
this way. Go this
Instead
way.
of discourage that person. So sometimes I used to say there is nobody that is failing in Africa. Nobody. Because whatever you bring or you brought now, if you brought it because of me, and I say, oh, you must brought this thing, and you brought it because you think I love it, I say, oh, I don't need this thing. But okay.
Just
Instead of
someone
discourage you, I say, okay, maybe I know somebody
who
who
we
needs it.
needed. Yeah, exactly.
And you don't know that person, and I know that person that need it, I will connect you to that person that need it. That's how it's supposed to be. That is why I used to say there is no failure in this world. Since we are all human beings,
We are not
no
perfect.
failure,
We are not
no
perfect.
failure. It's just that we don't know where our market is going to be moved. That is the problem. We don't know the exact place that we are supposed to be at the exact time. That's the problem. And we don't know who are the people that is going to be around us that will help us. That's the problem.
That is why we need teamwork
We need teamwork.
to
We need
work
we
together.
need to work together. That's why we you don't see anybody now in Benin Republic. They are doing something now in Benin Republic school. Anybody that is going to school in Benin Republic now, from primary one to finish secondary school, they will not fail them. Either you work, either you work well in the school,
You're
either
not
you are
doing
not
good.
working, either even you are dullard. They will promote everybody. In primary one, no person,
No failure.
no polio. Nobody is going to repeat. All the primary one we promote to primary two. All primary two, that is what I'm doing now. Because this failure had been
Discouraging a lot
discouraged a
of
lot of
people.
people. If these children, they are pushing them up to the college, up to the place that they themselves they will know now where I am, I can
I think I have to
continue.
be serious.
I have to be serious. I have to continue. No, I will not continue. I want to do this work. I
They'll
want
be
to do this
able to
one.
decide for
Decide for themselves.
themselves. Yeah,
That
exactly.
is when they will know where their talent is. But today, what we are doing today is that by failing the student in the school, have killed the talent of a lot of students, a lot of child. It's killed the talent of a lot of child. So we should try to help each other. I will rather say no failure in this world. You and I are the person that we are failing each other instead of promoting each one of us.
Exactly. He has talked a lot. He said a lot about encouragement. We have to be encouraging each other. We have to encourage people that are going down. If you see someone by your side, the person is going down, the person is not doing well, the person is failing. You don't have to let the person know that you are failing. You have to help the person. You have to bring the person up. People that we are around the person, that we surround the person, we are the one that's supposed to help the person, lift the person up. Then we too, we will gain from that person, because we trying to help someone. We can't be down too. We will surely go up, and that is the advantage of taking risks and working together as a team.
And there's one thing that I want to add to it is that today in Africa, Nimot, I've been talking about something that whatever you want to do, try to pray, try to do this.
Exactly.
Yes, I believe in God. But in Africa here, we have put God in everything that we are doing is too much. Many people today in Africa, those who are working in Africa are little. They are little.
Yes.
Most people believe in going to churches, going to mosque,
And
doing the
everything will be
vigil
fine.
night. Those people, so there are some people in the morning they will go to church, in the afternoon, in the night they will do the vigil, and
They're not working.
they are not working. They believe the
Miracle
money,
from heaven.
there's miracle somewhere else. We are just trying to lie our system. Our pastors, our alfas, our imams, they are just trying to lie into us. It's not done like that. Go to the western world. Western world are working. They are working 24 hours. That's where that is why they are where we are today. They are today. But we in Africa, oh, I'm going to mosque. I'm going to this. God will do. God cannot do it like that.
Without putting your own
Without
effort.
putting it. Now, when you are talking about God, Saudi Arabia is there today. Can somebody tell me what Saudi Arabia fabricates? What are they made? Are they the one they make this microphone? Are they the one made the plane? Are they the one made the motorcycle, the vehicles? What are they? Whatever they are using in Saudi Arabia, they are import it. Go to Jerusalem. What are they fabricate? They are import all those things. And those people that you are saying they are Satan, like the Chinese, like the Europeans, they are the one doing Indians, they are the one fabricate all these things that you are using.
Yes.
We Africa, we should wake up. We should wake up. I don't say there's no God, there's God. But we should not be spending
Depend anything
most
on
of our
it.
time in the churches, in the mosques. No, it's not done like that. We need to work hard. We need to help our society. We need to use our talent. We need to use what God has given us. Our land is full of resources. The resources in our land, but we don't know how to make use of it. And the white people are coming here, dig it, using it, and we are crying. We are crying. We just really crying because we ourselves we are not ready.
Exactly.
We are not ready to work. We
We are
are
all
not
too
ready.
lazy.
We believe in miracle.
Miracle from
And
heaven.
miracle from heaven. It's not done like that. It's not work like that. So we Africans, we need to change the system of our living.
Yes, exactly. We need to change the way we think. We need to change the way we see things. Like in the Western, like you said, most of them in secondary school, if they say, okay, I think school is not working for me, they'll actually drop out from school and they'll chase their talent. They'll chase what they are good at. Not everything is school, 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 school. You have to take another risk. See what you're good at. Look at your talent. What am I good at? Instead of me going to school, wasting my time in school when I don't know anything in school, why can't you just do something else? Try to look for your talent, see what you're good at, and just keep putting more effort every day. Then you will become someone in life.
Let me tell you something. We used to make laugh of those people who are doing the roadside work, like mechanic, like carpenter, like tailoring, like hairdresser, like selling in the market, like being a driver, taxi driver, be a farmer. In Africa, they have put our mind in school. They have tried to brainwash us
Brainwashers,
that
yes.
if you are not going to school,
You
you are
can't become
going.
someone in life.
In the economic of each country today, the people who are making the economics to be work well are these people that you are laughing at. The market women, the taxi driver, the mechanic, the carpenter, the hairdressers, the tailoring, they are the ones that make the economics work.
We need them day to day.
Not that we need them, they are the one, they are the people, they are the country. If they remove their hand from economy is going to collapse.
It's going to fall. Yes.
It's going to fall in everywhere in the world. These are the people that make the economic work. If all the taxi men said today that tomorrow we are not going to go out, you see how everything will be. Nobody cannot move, nobody cannot go anywhere. If all the tailors say now we are not going to do this, every day we hold, and not every day. If all tailors stop working, are we going to put on one clothes?
No.
No.
You will suffer.
If all the farmer that we are saying that this was not go to school is a farmer, if they are not produced in their farm, those people in the office will die of hunger.
Exactly.
They will die of hunger.
100%.
Those people that you are laughing at that are farmer because they don't go to school, they are the one that produce the food that those who are in the office eating. Those who are in the office drive a big car. Those people that you are making laugh at, they are the one the mechanic that will repair your cars. Let me just give you one example and one small history. There's one big man. The man is very rich, and he's a lawyer, a judge by professor. And this man wants to go somewhere. He just entered his car and drove. By the time he reached inside the big bush, the tire of that vehicle just flew off. And God helped that man, and he stopped the car. He started looking for the tire because the tire flipped. So after some minutes, he saw it and bring it back. When he bring it back, now the problem is how he's going to fix that because all the screw have lost. He can't find because the screw is too small, and it is in the night. He can't find them. He was there 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. After 4 hours, there's one dirty man coming. And he said, oh, hello, Mr. Man. Is there any problem? He said, oh, yes, it's a problem. He said, can I help you? He said, oh, when I talk to someone that you want to help me, is this you that will just go? And then I said, And that when that man is going, and something talk that over, no, don't look at what it did to you. Go back and use your brain. Go back and surprise him. Go back and tell him that he is the one that is not useful. And this man go back and say, okay, yes, I know you are looking at me, I'm dirty, but please
Don't judge a book by
don't
its
judge
cover.
me like that.
Yeah.
Let tell me if I have something. Okay, my vehicle broke down. I lost my tire, but thank God I find it. But the screw is not there. I don't know what to say. Oh, okay. How can we find the screw? And the dirty man look at the judge and started laughing. Okay, what we are going to do now? Let us put the tire inside. They raise the motor, they put tire inside, and they said, "What are it cannot move. What we are going to do? No, Mr. Barrow, wait." And this dirty man just remove one screw from the three other tire that is
Remain.
remain. It remain one screw because
Make it
the
three.
screw that
That
holds
is
the tire
holding it.
is four.
Four, four.
Four.
Each.
Now he remove one. He remove three, and he put that one in that one. And after that, he said, "Okay, you
You
can
can
move,
go.
you can go." And that man look at it.
Wow.
Wow! Look at what made me stand here for almost 4 hours.
I didn't even think about
I
that.
don't think that I can do this. I can move. That is where
You need each
we
other.
need each other. That's where we cannot call somebody that is dullard. That is where we cannot say somebody is not useful. Every one of us, we are useful to each other. We are all leaders. We are all big men in our area. In our system, we are all big men. By that time, this judge that used to fumble, he started saying, "Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir." He
Exactly.
started using "sir"
For
for
the man.
that for the man. So all what we need is in this world is that don't look at ourselves as if
Superior. You're not
as
superior.
if you are the superior one, as
Exactly.
if you are the better one, as if you are the most special one. No, it's not done like that. It's not, the life is not like that. We are equal. When we think deeply, we are equal. We are equal. Let us be think we are equal.
Exactly.
We are equal. Even a king in the country cannot be a king without the
Without.
people, the
Exactly.
citizens.
Yeah.
He need us, and we need him.
We all need
We
each
all
other.
need each other. So when we believe this way, I think one day, someday,